thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome back! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. And you're back in our week of superhero super deals, helping you fight the forces of evil, saving your most precious resource the next time you go shopping: money. What do you get for you with sugar and spice and everything nice, with just a little hint of one certain nasty chemical that somehow becomes a blessing in disguise? You get the Powerpuff Girls! Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. Craig McCracken's crowning creation, even though I consider his Nutso, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, to be his greatest achievement and one of my all-time favorite cartoons, even though technically he wasn't labeled as such. You can't ignore your roots, so I just had to include the Powerpuff Girls movie this week. Purchased for 50% off $3.99 from Unique Thrift Store in Patterson. I'm what you call a passive observer of the Powerpuff Girls. Even though I do enjoy them, I'm not big on Powerpuff stuff. I've done a handful of videos, enough to know that you like them just as much and certainly more than I do. Anyway, as LA Times Newsday critic Gene Seymour says, this offers the right mix of sugar and spice for a satisfying rush, which I should add is almost everything nice. I'll explain. This full-length adventure features an animated epic so big, so funny, and so spectacular that only the Powerpuff Girls can handle it. Created by a perfectly powerful experiment, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup explode into action as the new kids in the city of Townsville. But after one enthusiastic game of tag, they nearly destroy the beloved city of Townsville. Now called social freaks, they turn to the mysterious Mojo Jojo for help. But this sinister simian has other plans, big plans, like leading an army of evil monkeys to destroy the world. Join the celebration as the Powerpuff Girls sing Townsville and the world for the very first time before bedtime. Rated PG, with these special features: cast interviews with new animation, behind-the-scenes featurettes, director's commentary, deleted scenes, character commentaries, the theatrical trailer, a bonus Dexter Laboratory cartoon, Chicken Scratch, which was paired alongside this movie when it was originally released in theaters, some Cartoon Network sneak peeks, and exclusive DVD-ROM features, including 4 awesome games on 64, a screensaver, online trading cards, and more. And you don't even need the interactual player, which was included in most DVD-ROM-friendly DVD releases of movies, for you to access them. And again, rated PG for non-stop frantic animated action with a running time of 73 minutes. So I would estimate that as 3 double-length Powerpuff Girls episodes plus 1 special Toon Extra vignette thrown in for good measure, all closed captioned. It was a really enjoyable movie, with plenty of humor, plenty of heart, and a whole lot of action to go around. But what I really admire so much about this was the way that the filmmakers, headed by Craig McCracken, stayed true to the spirit of the show and stayed true to the community who put it together. They didn't rely on any celebrity voice actors or any pop songs to drive the soundtrack, which, by the way, the score, man, it has more depth than usual. Why? Because it's performed by a live orchestra. It's how it should be, James L. Venable. I implore you to check out the scoring session footage from the behind-the-scenes featurette. It's supposed to be done that way. Anyway, they didn't rely on any pop songs in the main body of the movie anyway to drive the music forward, although you do hear 3 in the end credits, where they're supposed to be, including an interpretation of the main Powerpuff Girls theme song. They stayed true to who they are. That, in my opinion, makes them really Powerpuff tough. However, the Mojo Jojo origin story, while convenient and certainly done on a rather epic scale and executed well, might have been a little too lazy on paper Maybe they should have created a whole new villain exclusive to the movie. Oh well, then they would have to create a whole new season with challenges with that villain and the Powerpuff Girls. But all in all, 4.5 out of 5 claps. The Powerpuff Girls movie on DVD. If you're looking to find out how these three dedicated their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil, this has certainly got the chemical X factor. Here's what's on the docket for Wednesday. And by the way, I should note that the rest of this week will be all DC Comics related. Lois Lane once wrote for the Daily Planet that the world doesn't need a savior. And yet, Unique Thrift Store here in Patterson was my savior, once again connecting me to a piece of my childhood. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.